coming down just like a cannonball. Yeah, I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Now I believe that you are not yet free. I've got this fear that I'm not either. In my bones, you see. So we can only hope to hold the others strong. And in the arms of grace will be your love, will be your song. I'd like to be a voice without just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush, and now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself.
What's up, guys? Shadeslayer here. Welcome to day 2 of ILG Cup Season 3 PUBG Mobile Minor number 4. I'm Shadeslayer and I'll be your caster for this day. As always, the games are brought to you by title sponsor Alienware, powered by Logitech G, associate sponsors Next Time Multimedia and Kaspersky, GP partner Galax, energy drink partner Monster Energy. The flight path is going to be through shooting range all the way through military base and out. Most of the places are going to be in play here. Have some popular teams in the server here today. Some teams returning back from previous minors. Flight path though, it's going to ensure that there is a pretty even spread. Most of the teams are going to be able to spread themselves out without really putting themselves in danger early on. See where most of the players are heading. I see one squad up at Severny. There is some traffic towards the right hand side. Left hand side is actually pretty less. There's 2 teams up at Pochinki, I believe. That's squad number 19 and squad number 11 it is, I believe. If we can quickly have a look at that. Yes, it's 8-bit as well as RA. Not too far away from each other's location. In fact, they've dropped right next to each other. And things are gonna start to get heated up here if any of them do eventually end up getting spotted. 2 players up at 8-bit up against Hugonomics. They have him pretty much surrounded here. There is Aladdin who's pretty much keeping tabs on Ash by the looks of things. He's up on the balcony here. He has himself the DP. And I think that's Beast who's rattling off a few shots. I think he's seen Ash and, well, I think that's MNX who's got a knock. Interesting to see where this is in fact happening. Let's move over to that fight. In fact, Sin's arrow takes a little bit of damage. The smokes that have gone out. Ray OP ends up getting knocked down as well. C9. They're getting third-partied here from team number 13. Smokes out. They're going to go for the res. Push coming in from Sin's buggy. Is he going to leap over? He should. He spots the player moving out. In fact, shots being fired up at Clasher. OP ends up getting knocked down. They did not have the heals. And Clasher is done as well. 2 kills coming out. Hawkeye not going to be in a position to jump in for the res. He's lost 3 of his teammates and he's got to tuck his tail and run away. Absolutely no chance as we move back over this fight up at Pochinki. We have a couple of players down. Ted is down as well. The 2 players up on the roof who've been knocked in. Squad number 19. They're coming in for the flush. Is there a retaliate? There's Ash. It's not going to be here. It's Ted who drops down. They will get the flush in on the first player. Ash should be soon. Oh, Ash on the other side. He's continuing to spray away. He does get the knock-in onto Thugonomics. It's all onto him here. They've already lost 2. Third player knocked in. And he's looking for that pixel peak here. This is huge. He's going for the res onto Ted. Is there a push coming in? Nope. They get the res onto Aladdin as well. So RA going to be able to res up their fallen comrades. So will Ash. Ash just trying to buy some cover here for Ted to get his heals off and for 8-Bit to get out of here. This is a 1-round elimination game, and unfortunately here 8-Bit, Ted in fact gets the knock, and they're probably thinking, hey, we want to look to go for more. Ted with the second. Oh my god. Aladdin though does end up dropping Ted, and now they're gonna look to push this. Ash is gonna have to do this yet again. Ted finds 2 knocks in Aladdin. What's the play here? They can't push. They have to take this fight in. Reses coming off, in fact, from both parties here. Aladdin gets the res onto Crucifer. He needs to go for more. Aladdin's been spotted. Do they go for the push? As soon as he crosses... Oh, the nade. Oh, that's a smoke. Never mind. Fail nade. I think he was just trying to bait him out. Oh, he spots RABs. Can he catch? Yes, he can. 1 bullet to the back. Gets the knock in. Beast desperately trying to retreat back out of his current position. Ends up going down, and now the push is on Ash. Wants to push in. Ted, don't think he has any heals on him, so it's going to be all down to Ash. Maybe some trade potential. Yes, he runs in. He's straight back out. They continue to fire away through the peephole, and Crucifer ends up going down. Aladdin cleans up. Oh, he gets the knock out to Ted. Just shotguns through the smoke. And they're going to find themselves back into the room. Aladdin going to get the res off. Oh, this is tight indeed. The reses are out. Do they jump out? Yes, they will. Don't really want to hang around. And same time, Ash, and he jumps out. Perfect. On the trigger, he finds the first knock in. And they're going to look to go for more players out on the side. And 8-Bit, they clean house. They did lose 2 players early on. Ted was knocked as well, but Ash steps up huge along with Ted. Ted, after with the heals out, he turns back around. 1v4, gets 2 knocks and allowing them an opportunity to come back into this and take this fight up. And boy, oh boy, did they turn up there at the end. Meanwhile, looks like we have another fight brewing here. Ares does get knocked down, and the full flush completed as well by Brute. Squad number 7, they're going to lose 1 player up early. Do you see a push out? They spread themselves out well. Meanwhile, we have the first airdrop coming in. It's going to be a M249, 5.56 quick draw AR, adrenaline syringe, military vest 3, helmet 3. And it's going to drop just east of shelter. Let's move back to the fight that seems to be brewing here. Up at Yasnaya Poyana. Shots coming in. Rebel ends up taking some fire. Charge in from Rooks as well as Power, but there's Punisher who's going to be holding the angle. I think they've spotted him here. Shots coming in this direction. Charging in, they need to worry about Brute having some backup spread across. Punisher out in the open, getting some damage in as one of the players is getting rezzed at the back. Push comes in from Rooks. Are they going to move in? Yes, they will, and Rooks gets the knock. And they should clean up onto Punisher here. Yes, they will. Quick couple of minutes to loot up, and now BV as well as Lenevo, they're too strong. They're going to lose yet another player, so it's a 2v3 situation. Squad number 7, they've already lost Ares, so they're going to be a man down as well. Do they push here? There's Phantom, who's keeping tabs on Brute. Don't think they're gonna make a move just yet, but they did get the knocks in earlier, so they know exactly where the remaining 2 players of squad number 5 are playing from. Do they push or do they not? They're actually going to probably look to fall back from this and spread themselves out again. That's how they got the kills initially. They had 2 players who had pinned down one of the players there, and he had to watch a couple of angles, and eventually you had another player just go in for that outrageous push. Eventually they pick up the kill. Let's move over and look for action elsewhere. Looks like squad, I think that's squad number 15. That is very close to where squad number 6 currently is. This, I believe, is happening east of Mansion. Squad number 6 is in fact already rotated way off. They're going to be heading towards the northern side, and I think that's pretty much action done for. There's another drop coming in, this time towards the far eastern part of the map in the water. It is going to be an AWM, and squad number 8 already on it. AWM extended quick draw snipers, the level 3 fun goodies. It's some amazing loot. And squad number 8 Rule in perfect position to gobble it up. As we have a look back at how the map has panned out, the circle is going to be an eastern one, encompassing about 30% of water. So in terms of real estate, it's going to be pretty less for the teams who will be moving in, but since we've had early deaths, it's going to be only about 12 squads that need to make their way into this. So I guess in that regard, squads will be able to find empty compounds to hold here in the first circle. As we see squad number 12 just about making it into the zone here. We're probably going to spend a couple of minutes quickly getting the heals off. Up towards the northern side, we have squad EOS, who are right now also just making their way into the circle, but towards the northern side, in a pretty safe spot right now. They are north of Yasnaya, and by the time they do decide to move near Yasnaya, the squads there would have rotated back into the circle, so they should have a safe pathing back. Squad number 17. They're just about at the edge of the next circle, in fact, which has moved, like we witnessed earlier, a little bit to the east. Squad number 7, OMG Rocks. They're sitting nice and pretty right now up just east of Yasnaya. And they're also going to be heading into the circle. They do have themselves a Dacia. Did lose Ares earlier, but they're going to be happy with that previous engagement. Did land them the 1 kill. I mean, 1 kill is 1 point, and every single point is going to count here. Top 4 qualify to that semi-finals on Thursday. Our next drop is going to be on its way in, not too far away from the previous drop's position, south of Milta. This one's going into the water as well. It has an AUG. Extended quick draw AR 5.56 and the level 3 helmet armor, as well as backpack. Let's see if squad number 8 wants to swing around and pick this up as well. As we look over, squad number 5 driving around has been spotted by squad 7. Do they want to move in on this position? Squad number 14, they're also driving past. In fact, squad number 6, a lot of shots have already connected and they want to look to go for more. They have the AKs out in hand. The shooting. Oh, they're going to stop out in the open. There's a shooting gallery here right now. The vehicle should get blown up, but squad number 6, they're so low right now. Azaz wants to look over, see if he can find anyone. Don't believe he spots anyone out though. Let's quickly move over to this fight here. EOS, Zeus, they've already lost 2 players in and there's more players charging in towards where Zeus is. Squad number 6, they want to go in for the finish. Let's quickly look over. Squad number 6, they've drawn up and now the push begins. Oh, Zeus in fact just gets third party there. In fact, there's squad number 6 itself that picks up the kill. They've left 1 player behind. The distraction comes in from Izaz and the rest of them driving in with the UAZ. Now what's the situation here with Brute? They have eyes in. Oh, the spot player is moving out in the open. He has the DP with the 4X. He starts shooting away though. Brute Levino actually ends up getting knocked down. I don't think they're going to have backup in as well. And Levino actually ends up going down and it's all down to BV. Last man alive for Brute. Was a player. He's probably just gonna head out of his current positioning, and survival is gonna be everything here. As we look back at squad number 13, there's that Milta Power. They're all up on the roof. 3 players from C9, and they're going up against Rule. Have their first strong. Game of cat and mouse right now. See who's the one who blinks first. Nexus gonna be running wide. He's thinking about making that jump onto the silo there. That's a risky jump, because if he ends up going down, he could easily get isolated from the rest of his team here. They are sitting in a decent position. Don't really need to move. Circle most probably is gonna be heading south. As we talk about the circle, let's have actually a look at where it stands right now. It has moved towards the eastern side itself. It's stuck there, so there's a lot of water in it. And current position where squad number 15 is, I believe that is where we might see a small clutter forming. Where is squad 15 right now? I'm sitting up near prison, and there's 8-bit, Ash and Coke. We're just going to be driving in above them. And to just spice things up at Milta Power, the next drop is actually going to go down there, and it's going to be a AUG and 60 ammo. Boss says what? He ends up getting knocked. Not sure how that transpired, but okay. Let's look back at team number 18. Since they're also moving into Milta Power, they're pretty much housed outside right now, but they're going to be circling in around Team 8's current position. Team number 13 is not too far away as well, and this, I believe, is where the action's gonna break out soon. In fact, Nexus You can see he's in the container. Every prone players everywhere. And let's move back over and probably try and get an aerial view to see where the players currently are. And it looks like Boss are gonna get wiped here by Team OMG. Edge of the circle. A complete cleanup, and yeah, top side of the circle is going to be all for them. As we switch back over, looks like Knight is currently taking TPP inside. He does have the AWM we picked up from the airdrop earlier, and they see that smoke in. They probably want to rotate to the next airdrop. There's his risky plays moving out in the open. Don't think he has any knowledge of squad number 18 being on top of the hill. Charging in, shots being fired. Squad number 17 there would take a lot of damage in, and meanwhile squad number 7, they have squad number 15 pull up right next to them as well. Light gonna be able to get the cleanup. Brute, he's driving in all alone, but he's driving in right next to where squad 18 currently is. I don't think he has any idea right now. He's thinking of finding a position to set up, but all of these compounds are already taken, every single inch of them, and Brute is just going to put himself in a very aggressive position. He spots out the first player. Oh, he sees the second as well. He's going to peek. There's a small angle to hold there. And he spots him out. He was going to light them up and touches 1 and 2. The nade though gets him down to half HP. Oh, the third nade. But they end up lining up. He's got 2 knocks in. The entire squad can be wiped alone here. Is he going to find an angle into the corner? He's looking at it, but the players have already moved out. This is his moment. He can throw all the nades he wants, but he charges in. This is his moment to win it all. 1v4. He's got this opportunity, but he's gonna take some time healing up. And that opportunity, I think, just about goes swinging by. He's gonna get flushed out now. He got the lineup. Probably could have taken out the rest of squad number 8, but now he's forced to play into a defensive stance. As we look over, Kakarot does so much damage onto OMG. Is Phantom, who has the Kar 98 with the 8x. Waiting for a quick repeat back onto squad number 12. But oh, we move over since Buggy finds the sole player there. And with that, squad number 5 have been eliminated. We still have 9 squads in the server. Let's see how they're spread out right now in the map. You can see circle's going to be around Milta Power. And we already have most of the squads in the circle. Just a couple of squads who need to make their way in. We move over. We see shots fired. In the distance, squad number 18 going to look to rotate out of this position. 13 is going to be inside Milta Power. So is 12. 18, where are they going to go? They're going to go for the long flank around. They're going to keep themselves exposed here. Oh, he sees the vehicle moving in. Do they want to get off and fire? Maybe not. He's going to run himself into a rock. And now they're forced to get off their squad number 12 here. They drop out. Oh, Kakarot is alone, but he's getting shot from the side here. Squad number 18. They end up taking a lot of shots. Engage back out. Oh no, squad number 18, they've lost 2. And maybe 3 here. Yes, 3 players knocked in, and it's only Arrow who's up. They're going to continue flushing them down as well. Squad number 12 is going to end up losing 1 player. Long range 8-bit. Initial shots fired by them and gives away their position, and squad number 18, it's going to be down to Arrow. 2 players already fully flushed out. There is OMG Rocks are going to pull up. Rez coming off from Arrow. You see shots here. They're trying to get the clean up onto Ghost, who are coming into the circle so late to the party. And Nexus will end up going down. There's another player there behind the tree. And it's only a moment of time. It's going to get camped and cleaned out. In fact, I think that was it there. Phantom ends up going down. I'm going to move back to Team Sins. What's happening? He does get the res off. Phantom is still down. Res is coming off here from squad number 12. We have 8 more teams alive and kicking in the server. We have squad number 12, which is going to drive into the warehouse, and they're going to put themselves right next to where squad number 13 is. 13, they spot this. Criminal is keeping tabs at the end. It's just a question of when he's going to start firing away. He hears the vehicles moving. But where are they heading right now? It's such a tight circle with 8 squads in here. In fact, going to be super tight. Team OMG Rocks. Still continuing to fight up. Squad number 13, they're going to... Oh, they're pushing in. They're pushing in. Squad number 12. They're going to head outside. Let's see. Squad number 7, they're driving in to the circle. And they're moving straight up to where 8-bit currently is. Ted and Ash are probably going to spot this. The first shot, second shot, and they clean up. Ash and Ted, you little beasts. They pick up 2 kills, and looks like Venom. He's also moving into position. Wants to get in on the action here. Squad number 8 waiting on the other side inside the warehouse. Squad number 13 are also looking to push in on this position. This is going to be tight. Right, we're going to switch over. And shots. Oh, lots of damage done in onto Kakarot. He probably wants to chase this. Nexus? Oh, he's going to go for the flank. Never mind. They're going to continue firing at the distance. A lot of damage done in. Looks like Hype has taken a knockdown. There's still Venom, who's going to fire away. He gets the kill onto Hawkeye. And that's enough time for the res yet to come through. There's also 8-bit being put under pressure. Kakarot ends up going down. Eight-bit dropping the smokes in. They still have themselves the vehicle. And shots from Rebel, and Nebula gets the kills in. Nebula is so low. He's going to quickly look to heal back up. And 17. They've pushed up right now, right next to squad number 8. What's the play here? They're checking both the angles out. Painkillers being taken. Circle has pushed in. Let's get, in fact, an aerial view of what's happening here. Heals out as we see squad number 8. Nades on the ready and shots being fired. So much damage already done by Ted. What can he do here? He spots play. Yes, he does. He spots Demon out. Damage down to half HP. Nades continue to come pouring in, and Ted ends up going down, and now it's down to Ash. Ash has got to push this. He's going to go for the res. Meanwhile, squad number 8, who hold the warehouse right now. The safest place on the map. Fully under lockdown by squad 8. What's their playback out here? This is squad number 17. They're going to line up one! He's going to get the circle. He's going to continue spraying away. He finds one. Hype solo inside. And he's going to get cleaned up as well. 8-bit. They're going to go pushing in. The circle's down. So smokes are down. And Ash, he makes it through. He peaks, unfortunately. If he had probably gone guns blazing inside, he gets the kills in. But wasn't the case. And now we're down to the top 2 RV. Up against squad number 8. I believe that is in fact a 3v3 situation right now. We might see the charge come through. RV are outside right now. Nebula, he's had a crazy game thus far. Gonna loot up Molotov. They're gonna start tossing him in. There's still so much. There's actually not much space inside. Circle's moved in, and I believe the circle's going to be in favor of RV here. Squad number 8 are going to have to run out and make their push through the blue zone, and they're going to leave themselves in an exposed position here. They just have the superior positioning. And touching the blue at this point is going to be suicide line. They're going to end up running into the crosshair of RV. They have no option but to come out. We're going to have to wait and see how they play this. Utility is going to be available. They're going to look to toss the utility out. But what's it going to achieve? There's just so much real estate for RV to play with right now. Squad number 12. They can just bite their time. Charging out. One player ends up getting taken. Knock for a knock. They're looking for the flash. Oh, there's light outside. It's out. He's just gonna end up getting knocked down as well. Wolf is doing it. He's found. Oh, the player there at the end, the ghillie suit was out. They just kept rushing in and they weren't ready for it. But lucky there at the end, I believe that was Rebel was on the ghillie there at the end, ensures RV don't get robbed of the win. The 10 kill chicken that are coming in, they will guarantee take that slot in the semifinals on Thursday. We have in second position MR. They're going to finish off with 5 kills. 8-bit going to finish in third position with 7 kills, and Hype, Deadpool, Squirrel, and Maverick in fourth position with 4 kills. I believe these four teams should take the top four slots. I see squad number 7 sitting on 6 kills. Don't think that's going to be enough to overtake Hype and Cohere in position 4, but we'll soon find that out. As we head into a short commercial break, we will be back with the scorecard and matches for groups E and F. Big shout out to all the sponsors. Title sponsor Alien Bear, powered by Logitech G. The associate sponsor next to Multimedia and Kaspersky. GP partner Galax, energy drink partner Monster Energy. This is Chase here. See you folks in just a bit.
When you walk in the room, it's still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels the switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't you rise, and now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think
lot of rain, a whole lot of happy, and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy, and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Picture isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain, 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. It's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going. Life is going like it
it's
should.
all good. It's all good. When you know where to look,
Gotta know, gotta know, gotta
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Good. It's all good. Life is going like it should.
Life is going like it
It's
should.
all good.
So why must it be that I break everything I hold? Don't have what it takes to make it through the day. Though I'm standing here, let you walk away remains my greatest fear. I'd like to be a voice without a way, like a melody that floats above any waves. But I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Yeah, I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Now I believe that you are not yet free, but I've got this fear that I'm not either in my bones, you see. So we can only hope to hold the others strong, and in the arms of grace will be your love, will be your song. I'd like to be a voice without a way, melody that floats above any wave. I'd like to be a voice without a way, like a melody floats above any wave. But I'm coming down like a cannonball. Yeah, I'm coming down like a cannonball. Can't you see that so why must it be that I break everything I hold?
Butterfly dancing in the sky, spreading wings, flying high. Colors reflect into your eyes, lush, baby, love. Close to me, close to me, so close to me. Close to me, so close to me.
All right. What's up, everybody? Sorry about the delay. We have kicked things off here. That's Group F match for ILG Cup Season 3 PUBG Mobile. Minor number 4, and I'm Shadesley, and I'll be your caster for this game. Let's have a look at the flight path. It's all the way towards the southern side. We'll be moving through a military base out of hospital. So we should see quite a few players drop military base, Novo, Ferripier, Primorsk, Quarry, Gatka, Hospital, and of course Georgiopol. Not to forget Primorsk. I believe there's going to be teams interested in heading towards School in Rozhok as well. We did see a Milta power ending the last time, but I don't expect squads to be heading in that direction this time. Alright, let's see where the teams are spreading out. You see a big clutter that is heading towards Quarry, Primorsk, and Ferripier. Interesting to see if they're going to hang around together even as they approach the areas. There we see a couple of squads heading in towards Rozhok. Up towards Georgiopol, we're going to have squads 8, 9 and 6 by the looks of things. But let's move over. Let's have a look at squad number 11 here. 11's coming in, 16's also going to be coming into this area. That is Primorsk. I believe squad number 16. Do they get to the warehouse? Nope. Actually, they're not going to get there in time. Squad number 11 has already reached their current positions, and squad number 16 is kind of screwed right now. Shots being fired. Criminals found one. And he's looking for more. Long range. Tappa is going away, and Oxy is down. They've lost 2. And you can see the remaining 2 players long range getting shot with the M24. Dear Lord, he's going to pull out. He still has the Uzi on him. Just a couple of taps needed. Can he land it? He spots the player running. Wild spray in is actually going to look to try and jump into the water. He's going to end up running out of mana. He's 16 ammo on him. So he's got the chase on. And he spots out Adil. He's taken the knock. And just Ninja here. Shoots into the water. Is dangerously close to making this, but he has 2 bullets. Does not have anything else. He's thinking, what does he do at this point of time? He probably head to Adil and punch him down, if that is what he wants to do. He has 7 bullets on the pistol as well. And he's just going to run up, punch him. He wasted up the 2 bullets. Oh, they're chasing. They're looking for him. Adil does end up going down, and now Ninja. Does he shoot? Criminal? I don't think he has an idea right now where Ninja is. Does he spot him? I certainly don't. Let's look where they're going. They're still looking for him. He's right there. He has himself the M24. He switched seats. He's trying to see if he can find anyone. I don't think he spots anyone though. This is valuable time they're losing from what they can be looting away. They can leave Ninja back and head out, but it is 1 point. And each single point we've seen in the past count, we've seen tournaments being decided on 1 point. We've seen grand finals on Fridays being decided on just the one. And oh, he's gonna get himself onto the boat. Oh, he's been spotted. He's been spotted. OP King. 5 bullets on the M24. He's gonna look to drive around. What's the play here? Dancing around Ninja. He's not gonna show himself. Yeah. Oh, he spawns him for a second. I want to keep my eyes on this. I want to see how this actually plays out. It's the banana suit. And he's going to look to get himself on in. He spots the player out. One shot. Oh, he misses. And there you go. He gets the cleanup. OP Boys King cleans up on Cloud. They are out. And we are down to the top 10 squads. Let us have a look at the map and where the circle is heading. The circle is going to be very similar to what we saw the last time around. It is southeast. There is squad number 5, squad number 18, 13, 7, all very close. There is still a couple of squads who are up at pre-mosque, and it's going to be interesting to see if the fight actually breaks out here between squad number 17 as well as 11, because a couple of players of 11 did spend some time heading out, and they did manage to pick up a hell lot of kills there. There's all 4 to be precise of Cloud. Meanwhile, I keep my eye on MYM, who seem to be getting ready to take a fight here. They've already picked up 1 knock onto a player from Seal. Nova ends up getting knocked in. Reds looking to join in on the fight. He drives in hard and he's taking so much damage. Edge is continuing to fire away. Does he survive? He makes it back in. Nova is down. Reds is going to be waiting in. Heals coming out. Nades on the ready. Nade towards the roof. Doesn't get anything done. Oh, Reds actually goes charging in. Shots fired. Spots out players. He only has the iron sight though. And meanwhile, we're going to switch over. There's another fight happening here. Squad number 11, they're going to jump in onto squad number 17. And they get the full cleanup. Squad number 11 have done amazing here. And we're going to switch back over. Oh, there we go. Reds drops in on the floor, gets the kill. And MYM as well as OP Boys, both gonna end up winning their respective fights. And with that, we're already down to the top 8. Very early in the match. Let's have a look back at the circle and where the teams currently are positioned. We have squad number 8, squad number 6. Long way to rotate in, but they have themselves the vehicles. And squad number 11, they're going to look to head out of pre-mosque here. Let's move back over to MYM, who are a little panicky by the looks of things. Meanwhile, in the middle of all of this, we did have a drop go down outside of Novo, and that did go to squad number 12 in LEFP. Learn from the past, and looks like they're going to leave the MK14 behind. Interesting choice. How many of you here on chat, do let us know whether you like the MK14? Would you pick it up from a crate or would you leave it behind? Next drop coming in, it's gonna be the AUG and the ghillie suit with level 3 backpack, vest as well as helmet. And this is north of military base, just on the edge of military island. Look at squad number 7. They're currently holding the bridge camp. The western bridge, that is. And I think there's going to be a couple of squads who are going to look to move in on this direction. As we move over, squad number 6 and 9, they're very close to each other. Squad number 6 is actually driving past Rishan. He has a mini, but unfortunately he can't really get any shots in. Rishan Sheikh. We're going to get into the vehicle and look to move back into the zone. Let's look back at squad 7, who's holding the bridge. And no one really coming in that direction just yet. See what's happening at the other bridge. That seems to have some action happening. Squad number 12 has actually rotated out towards the main island. And they have squad number 6 not too far away from their current position. But squad number 9. They're coming in towards the bridge. Actually from behind. You hear the vehicle coming in? I don't think they do. There's squad 9. They're coming in. What's the player? Do they spot them? Yes, they do. Shots being fired in that direction. They want to go at this. Mega OP fires away. At squad number 9, they're all going to just be able to drive away. They take minimal damage. They survive. That's a big whiff there. Not really sure if they didn't hear them. Not on target. It wasn't even too hard of a target to hit there. And unfortunately, squad 7, they waited so long. At the end, they end up whiffing a lot of shots there. As squad 9 just driving by the bridge in squad 7. Gonna end up unlucky. Let's look at where the next drop's coming. Let's move over to squad number 5, who's looking to move in towards the drop. Squad number 12 is also going to be set up very close in King. Encore. Yeah, he spots the players out. He's up on the balcony. There's shots coming in this direction with the Car 98, I believe. And there's OP. They're also going to be driving past squad number 5. They've got 3 vehicles and they've got a safe passage out. Meanwhile, let's look back at this impending fight here. Squad number 5 versus squad number 12. They have themselves 3 vehicles and they can easily walk away from this fight, but oh, Car 98 there. Gets a lot of damage done in and immediately they start firing away. As we have squad number 7 also driving by. They're taking in shots actually from both squads here. Paradox, who's sitting on top of the roof. He's getting in a lot of damage. With that DP, unfortunately, they don't secure a knock. They secured maybe a knock. They might have forced squad 7 into that fight, but instead, it's not going to be the case. Swag. Snacks, in fact, it's the one with the Car 98. K98K. Oh, Adil. He couldn't really spend more time on that peak. He knows he wants to peek at this with a silencer. I believe that's the 4X on it. He's going to see Kudo moving out as well. Ooh, edge. Just a small pixel in there. Adil has a Car 98 himself. Let's look at this Car 98 battle here. He's looking for the feet. Adi rather, who's taken a little bit of damage in on the armor. It's pretty badly messed up, but he's still aggressively looking for these picks. And oh, that knock! Snacks lands one. And they're going to look for the flush. They find another. He's looking for the feet. King is pretty low. He's down to half HP. Rez is coming off. And they will be able to res the Adi, who will eventually move back into the building. Do they want to look for more? Still dancing around. He hasn't really fired off a single shot just yet. And Adi probably wants to resume this battle back out again. He does in fact, but the problem is he does not really have a clean angle in, and now there's MYM who's in the squad house behind them. And that's an angle they're going to have to worry, and Adi in fact gets knocked down by Vampire, who's going to be looking in for the flush by the looks of things. He's actually going to go charging up. Not sure if they know of LEFP's position. Adi will get res back up. He does not have a vest anymore. And we have Vampire charging in. This is going to be it. They spot the player up. They get the knock in. Vampire finds the first. And there's no time. Do they have time to get the first aid off? I think they should. But Cuckoo is going to be done in with the nade. Yep, the full flush comes through. Shots is actually coming at Vampire from far ahead. Squad number 12. They're looking to third party into this. There's a couple of angles he needs to worry about. The vehicles being pulled out. And oh, the knock comes in. It's in fact Vampire who finds it. The rest of the players have also come in. And King should get cleaned up. Now it is squad number 12 and squad number 13. Let's look back at if they want to take this fight up. Vampire. MYM in fact have lost Nova very early. LEFP however are 4 strong. 5 kills in the bag. Vampire takes a lot of shots in. And there's an engage actually coming in for LEFP. As we have squad number 11 who has moved into the action here. Shots being fired. MYM has come into the action as well. Nades being thrown in. OP boys, they're in a world of trouble. It's just down to King. It's gonna jump into the Molotov. Ay. They had an amazing run, and unfortunately now it's come down to this. They're gonna get cleaned by squad number 12. And Vampire up. And gets some shots, and he takes a tag as well. Squad number 8. Oh, they're going to pull up right in front of LEFP. Shots being fired. Woman ends up down. And Swag, like, thank you for that early Christmas present. They just drive straight in. And squad number 7, they're going to be looking to get in on the meal as well. Shots fired up at Vampire as he looks to push in. And there's another fight happening between... Let's move in fact, to this view in to give you an idea of what's happening where there is MYM up there. There's LEFP there. There's squad number 8 that is pulled up next to squad number 7. So all of this is gonna blow up. We're gonna end up with maybe 2, maybe 1 squad at the end of this gargantuan fight that is ahead of us. A 4-way fight, and I even hear shots coming in from the distance. Jeez. Shots in. What's the play here? Squad number 7. They're up against the compound. They have the vehicles. They're actually going to get into the vehicles and go for this. Circles pushing in. And the pretty much the only option they have is to full commit onto this. They find a spot, they take the fight, and there go shots at the back. In fact, he's gonna find two. They're continuing to fire away. Swag take some shots in on this direction. Encore has been spotted up, but unfortunately that full clip there ends up whiffing, and it's a neat little bat backpack. Not really seen that before, but do, however, smokes coming out from sub-bleed. Paradox. Nades. How close is this? Oh, Super Bleed actually gets hit in. They get the knock in onto Slay. Paradox. Molotov. It's gonna come in as well. And they're gonna look to go for this. Super Bleed is gonna go for the res out. If the charge comes in, Paradox, what can he do? Snacks is there as well. Shots being fired. Preemptive shots. Sub Bleed can't really peek into this. And they're gonna shoot by. Oh! They're still firing away here. Snacks has gotten knocked down, but they can't push him through that window. It's currently being held by Sub-Bleed, and they're gonna be walking in. Ooh, the pre-fire is expecting the players to be there. They are, and Paradox finds two. He's got the full flush in, and with that, LEFP, they get the full squad wipe. Top 4 situation right now. Squad 6, 7, 12 and 13. They will get the reses off. They managed to strand 4 players strong. Squad number 7, who didn't have the best of bridge camps the last time. They should have had more kills under their name. Is still at 0 kills. And they're gonna need to pick some up. They want to stand a chance here. Shots being fired. Squad number 6 being engaged on. Squad number 7, they take some damage in. MYM wants to make a move as well on to squad number 6. 2 fights. Gonna look to break out simultaneously. Smokes out. Gonna buy time for the res. Needs to come through. Shots being fired up. But he's gonna be look to be blown up. Successfully done so. Squad 6 sprays into the smoke. Squad number 7, they're getting shot at. Clown ends up going down. Reds finds the knock in. And they're gonna look for more. Squad number 6, they're gonna be under pressure. Badshah down to half HP. And MYM, they're pressuring multiple directions. Shub is taking some shots in as well. Circle's moving in. He's gotta go. He's gotta go now out in the open. And he's gonna get taken down. Paradox finds the kill. And it's gonna be down to the top 3 squads here. Nade is good. And Swag lost 1. They're gonna lose 2. 2 knocks coming in. The flush out from Reds. They're gonna go end this here. Badshah is down as well on the far side. Is there a push through? Vampire gonna go charging in. He gets the cleanup. Pre-fires into the smoke. And that's gonna be smokes going down all around. We're down to the top 3. Reds, they have squad number 6 pinned in, as well as squad number 12. Look at where Cloak is. He's on top of the roof. I don't think anyone's spotted them out just yet though. And with that, let's see the angle that Reds is looking at. He has the Molotov. He's going to toss it in. There is Swag upstairs. And Swag going to end up taking a little bit of damage in. Few shots fired. So just to give you an idea, Vampire is inside. Reds is at the compound. There's Cloak who's boosted up, and there's nades already coming in this direction. They know where Cloak currently is. He's gonna drop a couple of swoops to get some distraction in. Vampire though, down to about half HP. Unfortunately, they can't really look to push this just yet. Primarily because if they do, they're going to leave themselves out in the open. Vampire, they've got the knock in, and I think this is the time they look for the push. But look at this, squad number 6. They're in the same building. Molt ends up taking a little bit of damage there. Down to quarter HP. Players down. Shots from Ashu. And Cloak is watching all of this. It's pretty much at the edge. He cannot afford to fall down. More information here. Vampire will eventually find one. And that's the circle pushing in. Shots being fired at MYM. As they look to charge in. They get the first knock. Big Reds does end up going down. Vampire, can he trade? Vampire. Yes, he can. He gets 2 knocks in. And it's down to Storm. Storm needs to go big, and he gets shot in the back. In fact, he ends up going down to the ghillie there at the end. Vampire with 9 kills and MYM 15 kill chicken dinner at the end. Take first position. Massive win indeed. Take nothing away from MD though. They had a crazy game as well. 4 kills. LEFP 10 kill third position. And ANYM squad number 7 gonna end up in 4th position. 0 kills, but since there is no kills all the way down 5, 6, 7, I think they're gonna secure that 4th qualifier position in the semi-final courtesy just position here. Big shout out to all the viewers who are tuning in. Don't forget to participate in the giveaway. This is Shade Slayer. We will be back in a short time with Group F, the final match of the day. See you folks.
want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush. And now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You called to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself.
sunshine and not a lot of rain. A whole lot of happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy, and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. The picture isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain, 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going
Yeah,
like it
it's
should.
all good. It's all good. When you know where to look,
Gotta know, gotta know, gotta
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Good. It's all good. Life is going like it should.
Life is going like it
It's
should.
all good.
Alright, what's up gamers? Welcome to the final map of the day. This is Group F for ILG Cup Season 3 PUBG Mobile Qualifiers. Shades there as we see the flight path. This time moves towards the northern side. Northeast to west, I would say, moving out of hospital. So Georgia Paul should be tightly contested. Rozhok, School. We might even see squads heading towards Lipovka as we do with squad number 19, but a lot of them are getting off late, so it's going to be mid and the western part of the maps that are going to be pretty congested up. And see the big clutter of teams that get off so late. And they're going to spread out a wee bit now as they head towards Gatka. Now there is... let us see what's happening at Rozhok. In fact, I believe this is between Rozhok and Ruins. As we have squad number 8, Team Bhole, up against squad 9 and Tits. Fairly far away from each other's positions, should be not really in too much trouble. Pochinki though is going to see two squads drop right next to each other, squad number 11 as well as squad 7. Sid peeking in through the corner. Carnation looking to move up aggressively. He's moved significantly ahead of the rest of his teammates. And let's see if he can get the punish in though. Potato Aim seems pretty unaware of Carnation's position here. Sid actually gets the knock in onto K. And the push, oh, he's gonna jump out. This spots a lot more players there. It falls back to safety. Biju should be getting the res off here. Let's see where squad number 7, what are they going to be up to? Shots are coming in and Sid actually finds the knock in by the looks of things. It's on to Carnation Mountain. It's going to be up at the compound. More shots in as the players move out into the open. Carnation is gonna look to crawl back in and he's gonna be able to safely do so. And now squad 11, I think they gotta look to push in on this. There's a window of opportunity. Sid gonna move up in aggressive position. And looks like they want to make the breach here. Mountain holding the edge. Where are the players at? I think ground floor. Yes, they are Two players hidden in. Mountain looking to move in. Sid PvP up top. Potato aim. And probably make the flank through the left side here. In come the smokes. That's going to take vision away. Squad number 7. Moving into position. And oh, the knock comes in on the outside. Are they going to breach into the room? I believe they're thinking about it. And shot on the outside. Potato aim. Still jumping around. They're going to have to reload and they get the full kills in. How does Potato aim survive that? Ay, ay, ay. He's forced to reload out in the open. He only had the level 1 vest. He just jumps around and survives. And with that, let's have a look at where the circle's heading this time. It's gonna be going in towards the southern side. I believe this is gonna be a military island ending, and you already see squads that are looking to rotate into the circle. But look that clutter up at top. Squad 11, 9, 17 and 8. That's gonna be interesting there. Teams looking to move in and around from Rozhok and into areas around Pachinki. That's where the action is going to be happening. Let's move over and look at Team Bole. It's currently up at Rozhok. Probably going to pick up the Dacia here and look to move out. Brawl. One of those squads that is making that early rotate into military island. Squad DMG. They're up at North George. Still continuing to safely loot away. No one's really gonna be contesting them this early. There is also NXT who is up at South George. And they're already making their way into the circle. It is down south, so wise decision to move in early. Find yourself a compound. Buy yourself time if you have to look for a plan B, plan C in case there is squads that is edge camping. You also want to keep yourself some time if you do end up running into one of the squads. You end up being forced into a fight when one of your teammates gets knocked in. Yeah, it's overall wise decision just to move in early. Look at Roy Jain. He does have the Kar 98 and he has eyes on players from squad number 9. He's made the connect in onto Nubda. Does not pull the trigger just yet. He has a player moving out. He's keeping eyes and he's gonna have a wide open shot here. Oh, just barely past the ridge. He's gonna have round number 2 up at Nubda. Pulls the trigger, not gonna connect in, looking for the body shot. And Vision has been spotted. He gets a shot in as well. Body shot again. Squad number 17. Just checking their backs just to ensure that there's no surprise backstab coming in. And circle gonna start pushing in, and squad number 7 in fact gonna be holding the edge. I don't think they're gonna look to rotate in this general direction. There's a drop coming in into the military island. What are we looking at? It is gonna be a Groza with a 4x and level 3 stuff, and there's Safe, who's not too far away from its current position. Squad number 8, squad number 13, squad number 6 rather, and squad number 13 very close to the drop. You can see that position. Yeah, they're gonna be looking to Y in on this, and the next circle gonna reveal itself. It is gonna be in military island as expected, and long rotates in. Squad number 5 as well as squad number 11 up here at the edge between Ferry Pier as well as Pre-Mosque, and I think they're looking for boats right now. It's just too risky to head into military island via the 2 bridges. Instead, they're going to take the safer route out. Squad number 13, they have a bridge camp going, intently waiting for teams there, and I'd say it's a pretty wise decision to decide to take the water route. And squad number 13, are they going to be aware of this rotation though? Squad number 11 via boat is making it all the way towards the southern side. Squad number 13 have spread themselves out thin. There's Kislai as well as 8-bit Safe, who are under pressure from Nova and Redman, while the other 2 players are bridge camping there. There is 2 players from squad number 6 behind as well, Skills as well as Filthy Dark Lord. Let's think about squad number 12 is currently at. They're inside the military island. They make it through the other bridge. That other bridge is actually pretty unchecked. And let's see if they want to set up shop here. Up at the edge of the bridge as well. The push coming in. Brawl. They're going to look to move in on this. Squad number 6 though, they do have the high ground advantage. Skills. See if he's gonna actually spot anyone out though. There is Brawl Nova who's at a pretty advanced position, and Dark Lord. Maybe a small pixel there. And Skills. He's gonna pick up the buggy and move out as well. Brawl Nova. I think with that, that's pretty much going to be squad number 6. That does safely make it past here, but they still need to worry about crawl. They're going to move in. There's a vehicle. Yeah, actually it's a bike out, and now Sangwan has put himself in a position that's exposed to Kisly. Kisly, what? He's cleaned up. Squad 6 safe's been spotted as well. A small pixel angle there. Sangwan continues to fire away. And Skills. What's the play here? Sangwan leaves himself way too exposed. And meanwhile, Skills up top, squad number 17, they're going to get cleaned up as well. They lose one player out. Flush onto the second. And squad number 17, who've been holding this position forever, now all of a sudden they're gonna lose 2. They drive in on bikes, probably not the wisest decision, and they decide to park over here. And A-Bit, they're all over the place. Let's see what Nova is up to. He's charging in from below, and this is gonna be rough. Moving up here, there's Safe who's sitting in the smoke. High ground being held. Safe, is he going to be able to make his way out of this? He's gonna have to fight his way through. Nova looking for the jump spot. And Safe down below. And the thing is, as soon as they move up, they have backup cover from behind the squad number 6. So 13 can't really just straight up push in. And Nova actually takes a pretty darn big fall. Nades out, and yeah, it's probably going to be squad 13 here. They're looking to roll back, take a safer position, and Safe can breathe a sigh of relief. Meanwhile, squad number 19, they're going to be driving up. We're going to quickly switch over here as Filthy Dark Lord ends up getting knocked down. There is a retaliate here. They get the one knock in, and Redman looking for the resist. They're going to leave. Oh no. They possibly won't. Oh, they will. They're going to leave Redman behind. And squad number 13 gonna run away. They tucked their tail between their legs. They knew the circle was pushing. And oh, Sangwon ends up getting knocked as well. That vehicle's taken quite a beating. And just like that, Crawl gonna end up losing 2 players. And they might just end up getting squad wiped here. There is squad number 8. Not too far away from here as well, as they look to make their way into Millbase. And let's have a look at where the circle is. The circle moves smack bang into military base. And now that's gonna make things tricky. There's a lot of teams who are gonna have to come through some very tight areas, highly guarded areas, and definitely expect to see a lot of action break down. You see that clutter of squads up towards that northwestern side? They're all going to be looking to make their way in. Towards the south as well, we have that small clutter between squad 8, 11 and 5 and NXT. They're going to be pushing in this position right next to where Bole currently is. Bole has cover, but squad number 14 seems to have pulled up right behind them. Do they have eyes on this though? Yeah, they do. Shots in the distance too soon. Taking in a bunch of shots. There's gonna be Sid PvP from above the mountain shooting in with the VSS. Meanwhile, another fight happening here. OMG gonna end up getting a couple of players knocked in. Darkfield Lord, oh, it just cleans up. Filthy Dark Lord, massive plays there, gonna clean up. And let's move back over to this fight happening here. Quickfires in towards the smoke. Squad number 11 do have the significant high ground advantage here, and they're at the edge of the circle, so they don't really need to reposition anytime soon. Too soon, however, is pinned right now, is between squad 11 and 8, and he's not really gonna have anywhere to go. So much damage done in by Sid PvP, and he will get the knock and flush. Unfortunate there. Squad number 14 gonna end up losing 1 player in the middle of all of this. We are gonna have a drop come by as well, as Wolf finds a knock in. There is gonna be a breach by the looks of things. Squad number 9, Edge. There's 8 skills who's gonna be pulling up. What's the play here? I think he's just buying time right now. And Skills, who's gonna be moving in from behind. He's still taking a lot of zone damage here. He's gonna heal up and quick move in, but he needs to worry about TITSC. Yeah, we go. He just about makes it in. Heals coming out, and Skills now is gonna go for this flush. It's worth committing in for this kill at this point of time. We quickly move over. There is NXT who's going up against squad number 5 as well. They do get the knock in. Raman finds one, the full flush out. And meanwhile on the other side, 8-bit Skills able to find one as well. Bro finds the other. Potato aim does manage to knock Raman down there, and he's gonna have a a player right next to him to go for the reses. Smokes out. And NXT already down one player, and they're going to use this time to heal back up. This Doraemon, who is the last man surviving for squad number 5. He's just going to take a few pot shots at the squads moving in, and squad 12, they pull up. Squad number 11, they butcher squad 10, and it's all down to Wole. Wole is down as well. Squad number 12 just got butchered in. And squad number 11, they're not done just yet. They're gonna move up. The cleanup comes in. And with that, squad number 11, they get a lot of job done. 420. Still keeping tabs on NXT here. He's built himself some cover with that UAZ and the Dacia. He's watching in with the M24. M4 rather, and he finds the first knock. That is probably going to be... Oh, decisions, and they're getting shot from below. There's Bole as well as 8 skills here. Couple of directions that need to be worried about. NXT. You should get the res in. As we have 8-bit actually looking from below to see whom they can third party onto if they can find an angle. Mountain. Car 98, he's looking for Vole Monster. He's gotten in a couple of tags and down go the smokes. Mountain's just gonna stand there. Just keep firing away. One shot connects in and he's gonna find himself a point for his team. With the smokes down, is he gonna make a run for it? Ole most definitely can, but he's under pressure right now. And Raman, I believe, is gonna go charging down here. With the vehicle, so is Imp. But Imp's taking quite a bit of damage. Bole and Helix are at the edge. And they're going to look to shoot at each other. Vole ends up taking so much damage from Fury alone there. Fury, who has himself covered from up top. He is undercover, but Vole up at a rock. Sooner or later he needs to move. The circle's coming in. He's got to get up. He's got to move. He's gonna have to wing it right now. So much damage in. He's gonna get up. Tap, 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 Bole Fury. How is he whipping all these shots? And Helix, his teammate, luckily has got his back. And up top, Doraemon drops the smokes. Squad number 11 under so much pressure. They've got one player knocked in. More smokes to try and provide some cover, but safe. Wants to go in for the cleanup. There's one player from squad number 5 that is also in the middle of all of this, and he's jumping in into the thick of things from up top, and he's gonna get cleaned up by safe. And now we're down to the top 3. We have Bole. Pandit gets knocked down. And Skills is going to look for more shots being fired in this direction. Safe, meanwhile, looking for that backstab. Mountain, they know he's up at that Dacia that's blown up. Skills, though, going to keep tab on Bole. Let's move into the split right now. He fires in. Oh, little does he know how much damage he's done onto Mountain. He's continuing to fire. He spots on his feet though. And there's massive damage done in. Stark. Oh, there's a lot of damage done in onto Stark. Skills. Effective trade there. Only needs to boost up. Nades on the ready. Looking for the nade play. This is good. It's close to Pandit. Oh no, it's not. It did look dangerously close. Mountain has healed back up. And with that, Molotov coming in deep, nade out by Helix. This is gonna be closed by the looks of things. Comes tantalizingly close, in fact, to squad number 11. And he spots out Fury! It downs him down to half HP. Safe inside has been pinned out. It's down to not even one kills, ends up taking so much damage. He's gonna have to go for the heal. They cannot peek through. Safe though, huge. Finds Pandit. And oh no, Skills ends up getting knocked. And it's all down to Safe. Rez is coming off on the other side. Moving out into the open. Stark, is he gonna peek? Yes, he is. He gets the knock. Safe goes huge. Oh, barely manages to get it in time. He's going to go for more M24. Can he do it? No, he can't. Unfortunately, couldn't. And Bole take the win. 7 kill chicken dinner, but 8 pit. 2 players Safe, Skills, Filthy Dark Lord, and Kisly. 13 kills, second position. They tried their absolute best there. Unfortunate that he could not land the spray in with the M249. Third position, IMP. 10 kills themselves. And CRTN close out 1 kill. NXT, 5th position with 3 kills. And let's see if that's going to be enough to leapfrog NXT into 4th position and take that final slot. Big shout out to all the players who took part in days 1, 2, and 3 thus far. Days 1, 2 rather. Day 3 is coming up tomorrow, where we have 2 more groups up for you, Group G and Group H. Big shout out to all the sponsors. Title sponsor Alienware powered by Logitech G. Associate sponsors Next Time Multimedia and Kaspersky. GP partner Galax. Energy drink partner Monster Energy. Shout out to all the viewers who tuned in. We had an absolute blast. Hope you enjoyed the games today. Don't forget to leave your hashtag ILG numbers in for the giveaway. For now, this is Shadeslayer signing off. Goodbye, good night. See you folks tomorrow.